Please enjoy this bedtime story. Make sure you've taken all the necessary steps to fall asleep right away following the meditation before we start. You can hit the pause button if you need to stop and continue another time. And as you find a comfortable position in bed, whatever that may be for you, just allowing your body to feel heavy and letting go of any stiffness or stress in any of your muscles. Now, as you slowly and steadily inhale, just softly close your eyelids, letting gravity do its job. And allow yourself to settle into the bed. Now, as you let yourself listen to this story, gravity begins to take over, lulling your body into a peaceful sleep. And you find yourself moving along a cozy street lit by the moon. And it's very peaceful here. You don't know exactly where you are, but you also don't need to worry about it. You're simply taking in the clean air, the moonlight, and the tranquil quiet of the tiny village. A strong wind gust causes the leaves on the palm trees lining the roadway to rustle loudly. Your face and body are touched by the air. As you breathe in, you can almost smell the ocean, since it's so warm and soft. In fact, for a brief minute, you believe you can hear the waves crashing. You note that there's one shop still lit up on this cozy street. It's a quiet cafe. There's a young man drinking coffee at a table and reading a book while you look outside from the cafe's wide window. Warmth, comfort, relaxation. These are all elicited by the cafe's aroma. You grin at the stranger. You think that life is so simple as you continue to go past. And this walk doesn't need any effort at all. It nearly seems as though the soothing air is tending to you. You seem to be walking with such ease and tranquility, and your entire body feels at ease. The wide ocean is squarely in the center of your view when you turn left at the next corner, and the moon is mirrored in the black water surface as you continue down the long street. And only when the glistening ocean surface starts to take on the shape of a pitch black sky, dotted with vivid, shining stars, does the water join the sky. It seems like the water is nearly dark. In reality, despite the brilliance of the full moon, the sky is lit by stars due to the quiet, drowsy, and dark aspect of this community. You can see constellations making huge pictures in the sky above you. One huge shooting star moves across the sky from left to right. And that signals you to keep moving forward in the direction of the ocean. You are on the right path. Something about it feels playful, almost as if your inner kid is delighted to be moving about in such a way, being cautious of each object, taking pleasure in each step, and breathing in what is now even more the smell of clean ocean air. There is no longer anyone in sight. The scenery changes significantly as you got closer to the ocean. It's the sweeping ocean, the cozy streets, and palm trees not too far off yet. The cobblestone of the street is starting to sink into the sand. And as you stroll down the soothingly gentle sand, your feet get bare. You stop for a second and allow your feet to sink further into the sand. And as you observe the lovely, bright moon, you can see how her light radiates not only throughout the sky, but also in the sea's reflection. And you allow yourself to keep moving as though the moon is your guide, and you are headed directly in her direction. So after a few more steps, you start to feel the soft lapping of water at your toes as your body glows in her life, and your feet start to feel a coolness in the sand where the beach is still wet from the tide. Surprisingly, the ocean feels warm as it waits, as it loves. Your toes are right at the point where the sand and water touch when you lay down. Your body is massaged by the sand as you enjoy the sound of the sea lapping at your feet. Everything is quite relaxing, so delicate. So you let your body relax. You gradually, quietly, and effortlessly drift off into a lovely, tranquil, and profoundly restful night of sleep as you feel cradled by Mother Nature in this tranquility.